This is your boy Terry. My username across the internet is surpassing Google, and for the most part this is a test video. I'm going to try to be reacting to another video as a legitimate illiterate. That's what I am, basically, a legitimate illiterate. The scenario for this is not perfect. I don't have the perfect cheer. There may be noise, but I'll improve. This is like mostly a test video, but we'll accomplish a reaction video at the very end. In the perception of a legitimate illiterate, we're going to be reacting to HoomanTV, one of his prank videos. It's titled The Gold Digger Prank, and this is part 11. I've seen Hooman's channel for a long time, and I don't watch it as much as I used to watch it in the past because I was no longer feeling it, especially for prank videos. You would want it to be pranks, but I don't get the feeling that they are actual pranks. But I'm not the decider of this. We'll end up watching a particular video and we'll decide together if it was actually a prank or pre-rehearsed. I'm not conclusive about anything. I just stated my perception as a legitimate illiterate, and I admire him for being an entrepreneur, an innovator, and coming up with a concept overall, whether it's a prank or not. Anyway, but this is for fun and just to, again, to relate the perception of a legitimate illiterate for the most part. Anyway, so the television is not perfect. It's very slow, so it may not be perfect. Moreover, I don't have the control of the television apart from the remote, and I'm facing you. So what I'll do is I'm going to be watching the same video on my phone with a headset, and then I'll be pausing the television with the remote when there is need to do so. The remote and the television is slow, it's not very responsive. Anyway, so whenever I want to run a commentary and I have to pause the video, yes, I'll be using the remote, and I'll be pausing the video as well on my phone and continue. Anyway, you'll get the gist. Sorry for too much talk. This is introductory in nature. Let's go. I just have to pick the remote. I forgot to pick it. Yes, so let's go. Just a moment. So I'm going to press play now. This is a short video for the most part, so I will not pause it too much. Maybe once or twice throughout the video.
Yeah, what's the price of Bitcoin right now? Last I checked, it was about 7,000. Well, I'm going to sell a few, see how it goes. Probably a good time. Hey guys, random question. Do you guys know if there's any fun arcade around here in LA? An arcade? How do you explain what arcade? Like you play video games there? It's like you play games. Oh, no. Hey, why are you laughing? You don't play video games? No. Not a big gamer? Do we look like we play video games? Well, we do. Anyway, I was just wondering now, we're here from San Diego for a crypto event for a few days. Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, crypto coins. Anyway, it's boring stuff. But we were wondering, do you guys live in LA yourself? Cool. Do you guys know any fun like bars or restaurants around here?
Just a quick pause. Kudos to him for mentioning Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. That's evidence that it's becoming mainstream by world standards. He has a large following, and just a mention of that, has a measure of influence. Overall, it's evidence that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general is gaining mainstreamity. I want to point that out, before the main reaction. Our focus here is to determine if they were gold diggers or not. Basically, if it was an actual prank, then they were gold diggers. If it was not a prank and it was rehearsed, then they're not gold diggers. This is something we'll conclude or determine after watching the video. And let's go. Basically, there are two girls passing by, two guys who are supposed to be random, strangers to the girls, basically on the PC. And it's obvious that at the front, just opposite the two guys, are two cars covered up. Let's proceed.
Well, yeah, for us. Well, you don't think we have. Okay, and what are you guys doing tonight, by the way? You guys seem pretty fun yourselves. Oh, you do? Great, great. Well, we were wondering if you guys want to hang out tonight and get something like lunch or dinner. Dinner, yeah. Or drinks. Oh, you already have plans? Okay, well, okay. Are you guys sure? We're pretty free tonight. We're pretty fun guys. Yeah, we're pretty fun. I mean, we might look a little geeky right now, but we're actually hanging out. We're pretty fun. Are you guys sure? Yeah. All right. Do you guys know if the bars or the restaurants at least take crypto as payment, like Bitcoin? Bitcoin at all? No, it's okay. Forget it. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, great. Hey, are you guys sure, by the way, you don't want to hang out with us? I mean, we're pretty friendly guys. Are you sure? I mean, if you guys want to hang out, we can.
This is my car, yeah.
This is my car. It's one of my cars, actually. It's one of my cars. Yeah, I mean, it's the smallest one. I drove it from San Diego. All the big ones are still down there. Yeah, we're visiting. But I don't want to hold you guys up. We're pretty
I'm sorry that I had to pause it there. I just wanted to bring up some points. It baffles me that many people, when you read comments of these videos, they're falling basically. They're the prompt ones. They're not being able to realize that these may be rehearsed, or that possibility has not crossed their minds. It appears obvious in comments. These videos accrue tons of comments, and many of them just fall for the pranks or the pretty girls, basically. But let's just pause and discuss a bit. I mean, even if you're two girls, that you're passing the streets, and anyway, now let's start there. Let's start with the coincidence of two guys on their laptops and two cars. And what's the essence of covering the cars? Any girl will be able to tell that this is like some prank, basically, because okay, they see two cars that are covered, but let's keep that. It's possible that the girls overlook that, but the coincidence that there are two girls passing by, both of them are dressed bikini like, and then there are two guys and two cars, all perfect, all aligned. What is the coincidence that that's a possibility? Even if you were to sit in public and time for two girls wearing bikinis, because most of these prank videos, the girls are usually coincidentally having like bikini clothing on or gym attires. So what's the coincidence that two guys are waiting at the junction in front of two cars and for the perfect two girls to walk across, that they can invite out to a date or something. Anyway, another thing is, yes, so now they removed the wrappings of their car and, they just threw it on the floor and now they're in their car, so let's proceed, let's continue. Anyway.
Randomly talking to you guys, so if you guys want to go, it's okay. Thank you. Just don't lean on the window too much. I don't want you to scratch it.
Oh, I thought you said
Hey, let's go. Oh no, it's okay. If you guys already have plans, we don't want to bother you guys. Are you sure? We don't want to bother your plans. You guys walked by, you seem pretty friendly, so we wanted to talk to you and see what you're up to. Okay, no worries. Is there a place we can leave these cars if we hang out, or do we have to bring them? Take it away. Okay. Are you still down to hang out if we don't bring the cars though? Because we're out there just cool with you guys. Okay, I mean, I don't know. You guys already had plans. We don't want to bother you guys. cool with it? Because she seemed like she wanted to hang out 5 minutes ago. Are you sure? Because 5 minutes ago you were looking at me all funny. You said you don't want to hang out with us. Are you sure? Yeah? Okay. I mean, I guess. Kevin, what do you think? Hey, Kevin, what do you think?
If you want to, man, I guess.
Alright, I mean, you guys look friendly. Okay, alright, let's go.
Alright, go ahead and hop in.
Yeah. We wanted to hang out with you guys, but you guys said no first. But if you're free. So are you sure we have to read the card with us?
You're sure you don't have plans tonight, man? Alright, I thought I heard you say you did earlier.
How do you feel about the shipping? Well, you bring your groceries in my car too? Actually, I'm sorry. I changed my mind. I don't really like gold diggers, so I'd rather actually have you sit out in the car with your bag of groceries.
What?
A gold digger.
Are you
Because,
talking about?
well, you and your friend, because 5 minutes ago we were just talking to you guys and you guys have plans and you walked away. And when you look at us driving exotic cars, now you want to hang out?
The car's
But you're a little too close to my bed. I don't really feel comfortable. Do you actually mind stepping out of the car? Hey, Kevin, I'm leaving, bro. I don't like gold diggers. These two have trouble. I'm leaving. Close the door slowly, please. Thank you very much.
Gold diggers. I mean, you weren't interested at first.
Excuse you. Have a nice night, lovely. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice night now, ladies.
Bye, gold diggers.
Bring the cars with you. Let's hang out. Yeah, right. Gold diggers. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed watching today's video. As always, if you want to see me do more gold digger pranks, all you have to do is comment down below, do more gold digger pranks, share this video, and
I don't know if the volume of the television is perfect enough. It looks like the volume of the girls was low. I just hope that's not the case. Just a moment. I just put the television off before another video plays, because we'll be concluding this video. According to me, I didn't see any prank in this video. It was all rehearsed for the most part. That's what I can pull out. The arrangement is just too perfect to be coincidental in nature. Pranks are coincidental in nature, not too in order, not too perfect, and just the arrangement, it's too perfect to be a prank, and just the coincidence is, the coincidence, like I said, of that perfection is not too possible if that video was a prank. I've noticed that most of the videos have bikini girls and the thumbnails, of course, bikini girls, and for it to be a prank, basically he would have to have gone to a particular location that's maybe near the beach or a gym house, which is possible, but in this case there are two girls, so it would just take extreme coincidence for two guys to be waiting for the right two girls, and the two girls are in their bikini type of attire and sharing the same mindset, basically. Then what more? Just the arrangement. It's more of a stunt than a prank. The way the cars were parked, and the way they drove off, opposite directions, which is normal, that's okay, but there's something, I'm just forgetting what I want to say. There's something that I missed. So basically the storyline is go on a date with me. We're looking for a particular shop where the game. So the notion of the girls will be, oh, these are just young boys and small boys, who are playing games up and down. Then suddenly they bring the cars about, and the girls change their notion, you know. And yes, something I wanted to mention is I don't know what car the Hooman was driving, you know, but in most cases the girls don't know how to open the door of the Ferrari or a Lamborghini, you know, but these girls appeared familiar with how to open the door. Well, that aside, that's very possible, but in most cases, you'll see girls asking how to open the door, trying to figure it out, because in most cases, many girls have not gone into a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, you know. But that aside, you know, there's also a coincidence that that's possible. Overall, there's a coincidence that the entirety of the video is possible and it's actually a prank, but I'm not convinced, I for one. Overall, I like the fact that they gave shout out to cryptocurrency, to a large audience, and Bitcoin. I admire them for being entrepreneurs and innovators, you know, whether it's a prank or not. But I prefer that it's not sold, you know, so blatantly as prank. You know, to where an audience, because they have a large population of audience that they manage to influence, you know, a large subscriber count. Most people fall for these things, you know, click on the thumbnails because of its presentation, filled with girls and stuff like that, you know. And anyway, I'll stop there. I don't want to prolong this video. This is experimental for the most part, and I don't want it to be so disoriented. So I'll need to up my game, make the arrangement a bit more flawless the next time. Altogether, I'm not about flawless. I'm more about being human and realness. I'm a legitimate illiterate for the most part. Anyway, I'll be putting the link to this video underneath this video so that you can see it for yourself. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to have a separate channel just for this. It's going to be about legitimate illiteracy, but that's later. For now, please subscribe to this channel. Help me support my movement. I'm your boy Terry. Once again, stay awesome.